Welcome back. Now, the COVID-19 lockdown hit the hospitality sector quite hard, and many restaurants had to permanently close their doors.
One restaurateur that has backed the trend is Alex Khojane, the founder of the popular Italian restaurant Gemelli in Hyde Park in Johannesburg. He joins us now. Good morning to you, Alex. I want to start with your journey, and that food looks delicious, but we'll get to that in a moment.
Not
Not now, not now.
Right. Are you sure?
Yeah, I can hold on just a little bit. I want to start with your journey. It's quite an interesting one. Born in Bloemfontein, spent some time in Durban, and then a little bit of more time in Italy. And I believe that's where your passion for, restaurants and restaurateuring began. Talk to me a bit about that.
It's actually the other way around.
Yeah.
So I was born in Bloem. I was raised in Italy. My dad was a diplomat till I was about 12 years old. And then we got back around 94, 95. And then I went to high school in the Free State. And then I went to Durban. That's where I started waitering. And I started waitering for a guy by the name of Marco Conti at a restaurant called Marco's in 2003. And his mom joined the kitchen, was already part of the kitchen, and then Marco decided for me to go join the mom in the kitchen in about 2004 until 2007. And then I moved up to Joburg in 07 to join another restaurant. And I'd always had this dream of opening a restaurant called Gemelli, and it finally happened in October 24th, 2015.
Yeah. But not only did you have this passion for food and opening up a restaurant, you wanted to give us a bit of Little Italy by bringing some of the flavors that you, of course, had and experienced while growing up.
Yeah, Italian food is very simple. The difference between Italian food and us is that we love flavor. So I've combined the two. So I've taken the base of Italian food and I've added the flavor of what we do as South Africans, because we love a lot of flavor in our dishes. I've had a lot of customers go to Italy and they come back and they're like, oh, Alessandro, your food is way better than the Italian food. And the honest truth is that Italians are very plain. Olive oil, garlic, chili, give them a bit of Napolitana sauce and basil and they're happy. Yeah. We like cream, we like chicken, we like prawns, we're different. So I've had the blessing of having an old school nonna teach me how to cook. And then I've just added my own flair into it. And I've got a great team behind me as well. My chef Jonathan, he's phenomenal. So yeah, I'm not a one-man show. I'm just a big mouth, and everybody else does the work around me.
Now, you've often said that there are some similarities between, South African culture and Italian culture, especially where food is concerned. So I want you to bring that food over.
Sure.
And while we have our chat, we have to talk about COVID-19. We saw so many restaurants, buckling under the pressure. We've seen so many restaurants close, unfortunately.
Right.
How did you manage to stay afloat?
To be honest, it was a bit nerve-wracking. I literally decided overnight. I was like, as soon as they open, can I bring you guys cutlery?
Yes, of course.
Please.
All right. It was a bit nerve-wracking. Like in the beginning, for the first 2 weeks, all I did was sleep. Because I didn't realize how tired I was. And then by week 3 or 4, that's when reality hit, that actually restaurants are closed.
Yeah.
And as soon as the president let us open up for takeaways, I took the chance to open.
Right.
I didn't know what the turnover was going to be. I didn't know how people are going to welcome us. But I decided, you know what? People love the brand. Yeah. And I believed in the strength of the brand and the quality of food for us to stay open, and it worked.
So what are we eating? This looks really good.
All right. Right there in the pasta, you're having the penne Alessandro, which I named after myself. A bit of smoked
You named
chicken.
after yourself?
Yeah.
Love it.
I can, right?
Why not?
It's my restaurant.
It's your
restaurant. Why are you going back? I thought you just had a taste. Are you... okay.
This one.
That's a bit of smoked chicken, prawns, mustard, a bit of Prosecco, some cream, and some pecorino cheese.
Wow. So this is so my personality. I order my burger, you order your pasta, but I'm dipping into your food.
So you're that date.
I'm that date. And take us through this burger. I mean, this was very gourmet-ish and quite...
Yeah, this burger, the patty took us about 13, 14 months to get right.
Wow.
So we started off by my previous chef by the name of Paolo Santo. And then was finished off amazingly by my current chef by the name of Jono. And basically 60% beef, 40% lamb, with a tomato relish, a bit of sweetness. We've added a bit of chili to that tomato relish. We also have a chili mayo, some rocket, some bacon, and some caramelized onion and a soft egg. That's what you see coming down the side there.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Now you've done quite well for yourself in terms of your restaurants, and I believe you've got one opening soon. What kind of advice would you give to people who aspire to be like you and have their own restaurants?
My advice to anybody that ever wants to open a restaurant that hasn't done it since they were young, I would say don't do it. I honestly would. I would. It's a hard industry.
Alex doesn't want any
It's a hard. I love competition. I just want people to get heartbroken. It's a hard industry. It's long hours. But if you had to do it, I would say cook what you love, cook what you know, cook what you understand. Don't go do cuisine that you don't understand.
Yeah. Right.
All I know is Italian food.
Absolutely. But also when it comes to funding, because we're just talking about social grants and the COVID relief, packages, and how so many businesses unfortunately had to close due to lack of funding, how would you also advise a small business owner on the business side in terms of how to stay afloat, how to make sure they save up for rainy days, and also just surviving during times like, the pandemic that we've just seen?
How I would advise restaurateurs at the moment is have a savings, have a team behind you that runs the business side of the business.
Yeah.
And I've been very gifted in having two great gentlemen that run the business. A gentleman by the name of Tumelo, and a gentleman by the name of Harmonis. Those two gentlemen literally saved. Without them, honestly, I wouldn't have survived COVID. Because I'm an artist. I love food. I love making food. But I don't know how to run a business. I think a lot of restaurateurs get it confused.
Right.
There's running a restaurant and there's running a business.
Right.
So Tabiso and Andile Khumalo run my business side of business, and they let me be me. They let me run the restaurant, and all I got to do is just keep the turnover up.
Yeah.
The best advice, have a team that can run the business side of your business.
That's the best advice. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Alex, and
Pleasure.
we appreciate the food. All the best with your future endeavors.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, ladies.
Keep coming. Keep
No, I will, I promise. Every second
Always
day.
welcome.
Every second day.
Thank you very
Cheers,
much,
ladies.
Alex.
Alrighty then.